Hello everyone and welcome back to Athena Games, and now this is the time for the match. For those who've only just joined us, tonight we've opened up Wave 9. So what we've got is a stream between Elliot Baker and Chris Turner, both using ships from Wave 9. So on one side, I'll bring this up for you, on one side we have got Elliot Baker with the TIE SF rolling with an Imperial ship, with an Imperial fleet, and Chris Turner, Scum King of course, rolling up with actually both the Scum ships that came out in this wave, the Lancer class pursuit craft, also known as the Shadowcaster, and the Protectorate Starfighter. So it'll be interesting to see how these two roll out. In the booth with me, not you can't see him on the camera, is Mr. Chris Yules.
Chris Yules, my ugly mug. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back from the short break. You join us at the commencing. We're about to see Wave 9 Duke It Out plus friends. So this should definitely be interesting. Well, switching sides.
Yeah.
So we have Quickfire aces from Elliot. He has Quick Draw with Stay on Target, Electronic Battle, Sensor Cluster, and the title. And he has the initiative at 99 points. We've also got Suntifel, Baron of the Empire. He has push limit, the Royal Guard tie title, auto thrusters, and Twin Ion Engine Mark II. We've also got a Glaive making up the points. 6 pilot skill, Glaive Squadron Pilot in the Defender TIE X7. Over on Chris's side, the Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy have given us Isage Ventress to fight in this battle. We've got the Lancer Pursuit Craft. It has... Ooh, I'm waiting for the little thing to scroll around because I can't remember what's in it. Oh, yes, Predator. We also have... Oh, it's on here. Hurrah.
Ah, we've got Chelsea Fine joining us also in the booth as well.
I have special
Tactician.
permission.
You have special
Elliot.
permission. Oh, that's
Yes.
nice.
And I'm returning cards for you.
Returning... Excellent. I have been returned cards. There you go. Rick cards for it. Right. Sarge Venturous has Predator, Tactician, and Black Market, Slicer Tools, and Experimental Interface. We've got 2 Concord Dawn aces. So that's the Fang Fighter. There we go.
Yep.
So many Dawns and Protectorates, and it's clearly frying my brain. They both have Fearlessness, the new EPT for Scum only. Their title and auto thrusters, so they're getting lots of stuff at range 1 and in Hark. Yeah, so this will definitely be an interesting one. We've got an initiative bid, which is quite cool. They are currently setting up the asteroids, one of the most key parts of the game.
Yep.
There's some strategy in there. It is lost to me.
Me too, Chris. Me too.
Yeah. So we're going for a quite concentrated asteroid field by the looks of it. Suspect that the Lancer will skirt the outside of this for this battle. It's got pretty good threes across the board. They're all green. It's absolutely bonkers. Did not realise how good the dial was on that thing. Probably flanking. Well, not flanking. Oh, here we go. There's the handshake.
Yep. The good old Grace handshake that we always have
Yep.
at the start of each game.
Good sportsmanship going on. So we will be having the Concord Dawn aces placed first in this round. That's a particle 5. High PS battle going on here.
Yep, so we've actually going to be also using the count up timer rather than the count down timer because we don't know how long this is really going to last for.
It's gonna be bracing. Hopefully bloody. Here we go. So we're having the aces coming in from the top of the screen.
Yep. So we got. They're both. They are. I'm going to mark both of these. So I'll go for the highest one, marking it with the 2, and the lowest one I'll mark it with the 3 at the start, and then we'll have to keep an eye on that. Probably won't need the number 1 marker for the Scum side here, Chris's side of the board, because he's only got one of them.
It's big, giant space discus.
If you lose that somewhere on the stream, then yeah, that could be worrying.
Yeah, so there we go. Love to hear your thoughts on the lists in the stream chat.
Yeah, so this is what you guys wanted to see. Both Elliot and Chris, from what I remember, both got 2 votes each.
Yeah. So this is by request.
Yes, but on the other hand, me and Mr. Yules get a chance to be in the booth for the first time ever.
Yeah, here we go. You get to see more of my lovely. I don't know. I get to
Your lovely curly hair.
Yeah, lovely curly hair. There we go. And you're always going for something. Yes. So, an interesting deployment. There are, having a look, as we have a defender, let's look at the lanes we've got. Oh, I don't know if that's a technical term, but normally when fighting defenders, they like to fly, obviously, in straight lanes. And we have a couple. Elliot's lined his up along one of them between the two larger asteroids.
Yep.
So it looks like he's going to want the engagement to go through the asteroid field. And here is the Lancer. So the Lancer's gonna... I think Lancer's trying to go... is going in a place... Oh, no, it's shifting. That's very interesting. Leaving itself open to go both clockwise and anti-clockwise around the asteroid field. I suspect it will be going clockwise. Or it could just go straight into it. It's quite manoeuvrable.
The only thing that could be interesting is marking it clear where there is the arc. Actually, what I might do, just to keep people up in the loop, I might actually use the ID marker for a different effect.
Yes, that is a very good idea. It will start in the front.
Good point.
The ship.
Maybe that's something we can discuss with Elliot about how we're going to symbolise that. But what I'm going to try and do, because for those who haven't been watching the stream as it's gone through, the Lancer or the Shadowcaster has a mobile firing arc. Chris, do you wish to explain that?
Yeah, so the firing arc can be moved with an action or with a Lancer only modification, which is a gyroscopic turret. Basically, it moves. There's a little arrow on the bottom of the base. And it moves it, so it's got basically 4 quadrants it can shoot out of. It can always shoot out its front, and it can shoot out one of those. Basically, you do the action and you can move it to any facing.
Yep.
A lot of the pilot abilities are based around this. For instance, Ascend Ventress, her ability is if someone's in her mobile firing arc at range 1 or 2, they get a stress token.
Yeah,
Which
and that's at the start of the combat phase.
Yeah. Shiny new stuff. So yeah. As I was saying, I'm going to use this to symbolise which arc has been declared as the mobile firing arc.
I'm going to actually
ask them to point them out. Yeah.
So they can point it out. I'll be back with you in a minute, folks.
Yep, so I will round off the rest of this. Chris has also then got a couple of Concord Dawn Ace Protectorate Starfighters. These are really nice. Between both Chris's, they were going to use Concord Dawn Aces. Chris Turner has used the Fearlessness route, whereas Chris Yules was using the typical A-Wing or Interceptor push the limit route, which, to be fair, we haven't seen how the Fearlessness route is going to work, but we had the tried and tested push the limit. You guys wanted to see Agile's Ventress and a couple of Concord Dawns running Fearlessness, so we'll see how this works.
So, who have we actually got watching?
Good question. I have got that hidden over here. Trying to remember how all this stuff works again, because it has been a while. So, we have got Glaver22.
Hello.
Golnoxus T, also known as Harley. Hello, Harley.
Hello.
King Chimp.
Hello.
And Suakari.
Oh, I have returned, ladies and gentlemen, from the perilous task of informing our gamers to inform us. Informing. Where the mobile firing arc is. He's going to get, if I can come to the camera, he's going to do this to show us which way it is. Not like voguing. Very similar to voguing,
yeah.
But there you
go. I noticed you using the laser pointer there. Were you saying about doing that? Or were you...
No, it was just we were just sort of just back and forth. But he's going to use his hand to indicate where it's going. He's not using gyroscopic turrets, so he will be using an action to do it. So hopefully he'll find a way to... show us when they do it. So he'll probably be doing hand actions. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, so the first bit of movement of Wave 9 for us.
There you go.
Well, for me anyway. I haven't
First time everything's moved in anger.
Yes.
Super aggressive movement. First turn, getting all up in people's grills. Well, not really. It's definitely interesting. We have... Oh, that's a new deployment from Elliot. I haven't seen the quick draw deployment, so him being side on from the battle is going to be very interesting.
That's a very Dave Clark setup.
Yeah, there's lots of angles going on. The Glavers obviously wanted to make a nice
Well, actually, you've got a mixture of everything here. You've got one set up 90 degrees from its normal straight. You've got one set up 45 degrees, and you've got the interceptor of TFL running straight the normal way you'd expect it.
Yeah. So this is gonna be fun. Here we go.
So this is the Glaive Squadron.
Yeah.
With the X7 title, so it makes it cheaper, and it's the one that benefits from the 3, 4, and 5 speed maneuvers. It gets a free evade, I do believe.
Free evade actions. That's always good. Here we go. Bam! There it is.
And bang on cue, Elliot.
It's almost like he can hear us.
Yes. Use the Force, Elliot.
Yes.
He is the wizard of the stream.
There we go. He's going to token stack.
Yep. And the nice thing about this token stack is there's no stress.
Yeah. There's no stress. It's nice. It is just a fantastic title. It really is. It's like you lose points and you get free stuff for doing things that you
May not necessarily have thought of doing.
well not necessarily thought of. It's things you would do anyway, because you're going to do 3s because they're all white, or they're white maneuvers, I should say, and you're going to be doing 4Ks. So why not? And 5's just a good move to get out of dodge.
Yeah,
So,
that's a nice little mixture for also with Countess Ryad.
yes, the dreaded Countess Ryad.
Can do K turns for days,
K
3,
turns
4,
for days.
5s, and 2 and 1
Here
K
we
turns
go.
as well.
It's the first time it will be the TISF. I've completely forgot what it's called there for a moment there, folks. Will be flown in action. There's too hard, so he's gonna try and intercept, I would imagine, between the formation that Chris has got going on. Because interesting enough, the Lancer is pursuing its escorts, as it were. So he's going to try and sit between two and get his double shots off. Obviously using stay on target to do that, and then electronic battle to trigger his double shots.
Yeah. The title for it is it's like a one or the other.
Yeah.
It gains, I believe if I'm correct, gives an additional attack dice
Out the front.
at the front. However, you could decide not to accept that, but you could fire twice.
Yeah, that's what the that's the big stick it has to beat people with, because there's only so many evade results you can roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course you want to sit at range 1 and be like 3 dice out the front, 3 dice out the back.
Well, you've also got this idea as well. It's with Quick Draw's ability, being able to perform a attack when it loses a shield.
So that's why baffle is in there. That's actually why both baffle and stand target.
Stand target, yeah.
Because stay on target, you move yourself to align yourself in a perfect position to get the double shot off, preferably at range 1, so you just sandwich between two guys.
And then you can change. You stay on target. You can change your
Yeah, there we
maneuver
go.
to get what you want.
Yeah.
This is a nice way of trying to see if it's in range 3.
Yeah.
Putting the old Athena Games store championship.
Yeah. Veteran of many battles.
Yes.
Do you think you like my pretty purple one that Elliot got me for my birthday?
Oh well.
Imagine they would love it.
Yeah. I'm surprised Elliot didn't get his out to sort of show the distance on that, but that's their choice. They can do what they like with it.
I imagine Elliot already knows where they're going to be in range.
Yeah.
So, it's very interesting. Elliot's gone for like a split deployment, whereas Chris has gone for like a concentrated block. I imagine he's hoping to just run up to someone and just kill them in like the first pass, and then move on to someone else. Whereas Elliot's trying to like poke at the outsides. So he's got someone going in the middle, someone going to the sides. Of course, snapshot is not snapshot. What am I talking about? I've forgotten what it's called now. What's the ship called? Quick draw. There we go.
Quick draw.
Snapshot. It's one of the new T70s coming. Snapshot Wesley.
Snapwax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snapwax.
It's the
Snap
words, Chris. You have to pronounce them.
There's some English in there.
English.
English.
in there.
English.
English.
I don't mean to be saying like that either, because
No, it's Ungrish.
It's Ungrish,
Everybody
yeah.
is Ungrish.
Yeah, so he's going to be looking to plant quick draw between probably the two aces and just plough a lot of dice into them, because there's only so many evades you can roll.
yeah. And what's nice here is with the way the pilot skills are. Quick draw at 9 will definitely get to 5. Well,
Yeah,
actually, the way initiative also is here, because Elliot has got initiative by having less points than Chris. Any ties, when I say ties, I don't mean tie ships. Any tied pilot skills broken by initiative.
interestingly enough, Elliot has took the initiative when he meets on a 6 with his glaive. Admittedly, if I was in a position, I would have given the initiative to Chris, so the glaive could move after Issan's Ventress, so that you can adapt with battle roll. But that's me. Oh, here we go. So one of the number 3 is going to go and try and fight Baron of the Empire himself.
Now this is going to be interesting because part of me is thinking this is going to be like a matchup head to head.
Yeah.
Suntirfell and against
the old guard versus the
new guard.
Yeah.
Well, it's appropriate you say that because Suntirfell is rolling in his
hello,
royal guard.
Here we go.
Interceptor.
So they are splitting Isarge Ventress's bodyguard, as it were. I think bodyguard is better than wingmates.
Yeah.
It just sounds more scum. They're going to split up and try and...
I think that's an interesting tactic by Chris.
It's possible that the big sort of walnut-shaped asteroid in the middle made a little bit of a mess of his plans. Here we go. Here is the defender. Oh dear.
It's either that or
dear.
Elliot had a secret plan and he knew the Chris could be so predictable and fall
Elliot
straight
has
into that trap.
pulled Chris quite nicely through the asteroid field and split him up, which is probably going to be to his dismay.
Yeah, and I must admit, like I was saying earlier, the defenders, I like what they've done with them. They make them, I don't want to say the word playable, but they make them a viable option.
Yeah, because the only one I considered was Colonel Vessery. Oh, here we go. So Sarge is going to go in with... Ooh, it's going to go in with number 3. So it looks like they're hunting Suntirfell. Are we going to see any fire arc change? I doubt that highly.
This could be a good idea. This could cripple Suntirfell.
It could do, because Chris is going to deal out 2 stress.
Yeah.
If he's at range 2, which he could easily be.
Yeah.
Because Suntirfell has to do a 2. Unless he pulls a 1 and completely pulls away from the engagement, engages and tries to engage the other protectorate.
Yeah.
And Elliot's just sold him a dummy, and he's just gonna do that. Let's see where Quick Draw is gonna go.
But also remember the fact of
that is an arc, if I ever did see it, but Elliot does barrel roll. Is it gonna get him anywhere?
Well, this is the thing though.
Yeah, here we go.
He wouldn't have had arc on number 2. It's the number 3 protectorate and the Shadowcaster. I'm going to keep calling it Shadowcaster because I've heard that name ring around from Rebels.
It's easier to say than its actual designation, which is
Lancer Class Pursuit Craft.
I mean, I like Lance personally, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's doing a 2 bank, so he has walked quite nicely into that little fray there. But it is Suntir going first.
Yeah.
But of course, we're going to get lots of procs from all of the Ace's abilities. Oh, no, of course not. He's going to barrel roll away like a smart man.
He has a boost as well, so he literally could be selling a dummy here.
That is tight. He is not boosting out of that at all. He can hard 1 turn next turn. But that's about it. Otherwise, he's going over that asteroid.
Yeah. Can't bank boost.
Sadly, I haven't played against Ellie that much, so I don't know if he would do that, because
I'm
crazy and I'm perfectly willing to go over asteroids to get better placement.
Well, I had a game last night, as it so happened. You may think, why are we showing a stream on a Thursday night? Well, it's because of Wave 9.
Yes.
So, I had a game last night, and I had my second list for... Well, actually, I played both lists last night for the Hangar Bay tournament. I had a Scum list and a Rebel list. The Scum list has Cavill.
Here we go. So he's gonna token stack. He's gonna get shot by Ventress, but not by the Dawn. Maybe by... Ooh, that's very close.
Yeah, I would want... If I was Chris, I would move...
It's like a slice. I think old... the Baron is still in, but he's out of the way. So Chris is not going to get bonuses.
But Sarge's Ventress's ability at the start of the combat phase, Chris could do this deliberately to move the firing arc
No, it's not moving fire arcs. It's giving people stress.
If it's in the mobile firing arc.
If it's inside the mobile
firing arc. So if he moves the mobile firing arc...
We're having some shooting here. It looks like the Baron is going against... Yeah, so he's just not got anything against the Dawn. The other, number 2, the Starfighter. I'll just call him the Fang, because I keep messing up the other word. Yes, so he's had a look at the Fang. I don't think they're in range 1 or 2, or they've forgotten about it.
No, they're looking at that now.
No, okay. So, yeah, Quick Draw hasn't got one. It looks like we're down to Ventress, and then we'll go to Glaive. Yeah, very interesting why Elliot didn't give Chris the... Oh, no.
I think to be fair, they may be looking at this right now just to see what's
going on. Oh, here we go.
Here it goes. Yeah,
that's range 2.
So here we go. I'm sorry, Elliot. You're going to end up with a second stress there because
that is at the start of the combat phase.
Yeah.
So, but hey ho, it's not going to make a great effect. He's just not stressed. Stressed, which is rather hilarious.
Oh yeah, because he gets an extra token when you sign a stress token. Yeah.
When he has a sign a stress token.
Mm.
Yeah, so that should be at the start of the combat phase, but it's not going to affect the game that much.
Well, it makes these aces interesting because it stresses them more, so it means they have to take an extra turn to be stressed.
So Elliot's going to roll 3 dice from Quick Draw onto Sarge Ventress. So that's 2 hits, possibly a crit, and yeah, he's going to focus up for some. And then, that's 3 blanks by the looks of it. Oh no,
there's an evade in there.
There is an evade in there. Sorry, folks, there is a little bit of...
Oh no, they turned that down because it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that is 3 blanks.
Yeah, that is a.
Oh dear.
An awful roll.
Well, this makes it easier if that's the.
Oh dear! What is?
Were they attacking?
Oh, he was shooting the Fang. He was shooting the Fang fighter.
Oh yeah, because he was rolling with three defense dice.
Yeah, he was rolling with 3 defense dice.
Yeah.
I thought the Lancer would have been at range 3. Oh dear. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 hull does not...
So this is on number 3.
If you want, I can go and check.
No, that's fine.
But there was some cards there, and the
only way that would happen is a shot on...
here we go. Is another... This looks like this is the Glaive Squadron. On to the other Dawn Dawn Protector.
Oops, I'm going to do that.
The other Fang Fighter. Yeah, folks, we're just having a fiddle with the bits and bobs to try and get you updated. Here we go! So, here's the Lancer shooting at Suntifel. He's going to dish out another stress because of his Tactician. Hopefully they remember. So, there's Predator going off. He will show us Predator. And spend focus for 2 hits. What looks like a crit. Ooh, that is a nasty thing. You spend focus for 2 evades and a token to miss for total dodge.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, Chris, remember the Tactician. Keeping older. No, he's forgotten about it. And they were definitely in 2, weren't they?
They were definitely in 2 because
because he got Ventress off.
Exactly.
That would keep old the Baron shut down for a couple of turns.
Yeah, having a ship like Suntifel, who's procced about actions, it's
3 natural, and there's 1 evade.
And this is on the.
The Quick Draw.
Yes.
There we go. That's so Quick Draw. So he's going to reply back in kind. He's lost 2 shields.
We're going to reply back in kind now. Try and take out
the other.
Yes.
Concord Dawn fighter. Here we go. His abilities going off. Things triggering. Exciting stuff. Oh, here we go. So it's just going to be
1 hit.
1 by the looks of it. That is going to be enough to kill him. Nope. He's got a focus result. He's safe for now.
What range were they at?
That was range 2. Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah. Shame it wasn't at 3 because you had one of those.
Yeah. He's in the all the wrong places. He's in range 2 and he does not want to be in range 2. Yeah.
Well, he's not in range 1 to get the bonuses that way.
Yeah, he's not
that way, and he's not at range 3 to get the auto thrusters bonus.
Yeah, that's the thing that that's got me with these guys is both furnaces and the title require you to be in firing arc and at range 1. And it's like, considering where most of the engagements happen in this game, it's range 2.
But with aces, that's what you want to do. You want to get them into range 1. You want to blast them out the sky.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're designed to hit like hammers.
Yeah.
Like full on jousting. Like they could probably give the defenders a good run for their money when it comes to straight up jousting.
Hopefully we get to see some of that.
The game isn't made up of just straight up jousting. Otherwise it would be a bit dull. It's made up of stuff like this where you have to manoeuvre. Elliot's pulled him into an asteroid field, cut up his formation, and then caught some of the other guys not at their optimum range.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how... I don't want to say Chris recovers from this, because it's a very early stage in the game. It's more of a question of how long can that Concord Dawn survive on just one hull?
Yeah. Well, considering we've got, like, the only person who can really pursue him the defender could.
The defender could, because...
But he's not going to catch him. It's not going to... It could hard turn in and try and... But he's going to run like stink. So you're not going to catch him. I don't think he's got enough room to do a 2 talent roll, because that would be really good at this point. Because he could catch... Sunterfell.
Yeah.
Because Sunterfell, frankly, has to do a one-hand turn. Otherwise he's going over that asteroid. He's not getting action anyway, so maybe he'll do that. I could totally see that, because he could like do a three bank out of the fight to his right, get out of the fight, get rid of him on his stress. Might take a damage, but he's not getting action anyway, so I could easily see that happening. Quick draw could pursue the damaged number 3, the damaged Concord Dawn Ace, try and kill him. Yeah, don't know what's going to happen here. The other guy could easily Talon.
Slowly jump in here.
Oh, sorry. Stream of information. My apologies.
It's okay. I'm just wondering how the guys watching the stream is finding Wave 9 of what they've seen. If you guys want to let us know.
Yes. Also,
we'd like to hear your opinions.
Also, we don't even mind if you touch on the other ships that aren't involved in here.
Yeah.
Well, the only ship that's not in here, which is the Icon 70.
Icon 70.
That you really want.
It's like,
I really want
me and Dave's baby, and it's like
it is
not in the game.
But who knows? Who knows? With Wave 9 being legal for the Hangar Bay tournament, when this gets streamed, you may see the odd 1 or 2 flash about, which would be nice.
I'm still debating what I want to do for it. I think I'm going to have a TISF of all things in
which
one.
hopefully means less jump masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, on one hand though, Jump Masters over the...
hang on guys, here we go. So, back to the action. 4 straight forward. There we go. He is leaving the action. He is running like a stink.
Yeah.
Oh,
4K
no, 4K
turn.
Sorry, 4K turn.
Yeah.
So, he is going to... Yeah, he's getting back, ready to go back into the engagement, but getting
back
out of the
after
way at the same
Suntir fell
time.
next turn.
Yes, because he might have a shot on Suntir, unless Suntir does something crazy. Ooh, that is a close one there.
If it bumps though, just think about where.
There is. Oh,
though, it's not the end of the world, because Suntir fell is going to be in the way.
Yeah, Suntir fell's going to be there,
and with no actions.
That's a nice bonus with these EPTs and titles. Don't need actions, just free stuff.
Yeah.
Because obviously... Oh, no, sorry, Dave, go ahead.
For me, though, if I was Chris, I wouldn't think of using Ventress's ability. I'm going to just go for last names now. Ventress's ability, because it's going to give him a free focus. And if there's a shot from Suntir, you don't want to give him a focus.
But he's going to still hold him in the engagement. He is still stopping him from doing what he wants to do.
Well, he's got 2 turns to remove it anyway. Is the one hard on the interceptor green?
No, it's white. All of your...
So it means it's going to take him at least,
experimental interface. Here we go. These are slicer tools.
Slicers.
Boom! He's just slicering. It's a shame that he forgot about the tactician. Otherwise, you would still have him shut down. Ooh, is that a crit? I really can't tell if he is. I am. Oh yeah! Boom! There we go. Suntir fell has taken a damage. I played a game earlier, and that's how Nora Wexley died. She had 1 hull left, 2 stress, got sliced tool to death.
So, actually, while I'm trying to get this all sorted out, Do you want to just run through how you found the Arc 170? Because
it was good. I can't really give a full impression of it yet. I always like the idea. Always like the idea of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful model. If you ever get your hands on one, it's a lovely thing to look at.
Oh, Elliot's gone for a 2-bank.
2-bank.
Is it 2-bank or too hard? Too hard.
Too hard. So he's trying to get rid of stress. He will crash, so he's not getting his actions, but he will relieve the stress, and he hasn't gone over the asteroid. I think he was very, very close. So yes, he's definitely a better judge than me. Oh no, he did, but he's safe for now.
Blank.
Yeah,
it was a 50-50 hit.
Yeah. I thought he might go over the asteroid. I would have, but I'm used to, again, lots of tankier ships. In one of the previous streams, I may have gone over an asteroid 3 times with a Y-wing just to try and get a kill. That was pretty fun to watch.
It's one of those things, when you've got tankier ships, you don't really care.
Yeah. Here we go. So Quick Draw is going over, over the asteroid. Is he trying to trigger his ability or deliberately?
If it happens, he might get a shot on both because of the front and rear arc.
Ooh, he might. I believe he's just out though. I don't know.
It's close.
It is very, very close.
It's close.
No, he's not losing shield, so no shots.
But who knows? He may still get. Oh, he's going to get at least a shot anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna get at least a shot, and someone's gonna shoot him back.
We're going to find out really what the state of the TISF is based on what Elliot decides to do.
I believe he's taking 2 damage. So
2.
Yeah,
the TISF.
The TISF's taking 2 damage because he's at least taking 1 damage.
Okay, let's just bring this over onto the other screen. This is the nice little thing that I've picked up and learned.
Yeah, there you go. He's got
one shield left.
Yeah,
sorry.
So there we go, folks. Yeah, we're just confirming some stuff because obviously we've got the overlay over the top. Very pretty. Thank you, Elliot, for that one. Oh, there we go. Oh, so Chris just ventressed the TISF to his doom, and now he's baffled it. So he's taken 1 damage and removed it to do his attack. So he's going to get 2 attacks this turn. So this is why this guy's quite potent, I think, if you can play him right. If you can manage the resources of his shields and his health very well, he can be really deadly.
Ooh, so this is 3 attack dice. So this is So what was the shot going, Chris?
So this is going on to Ventress, I believe, because that's the only person he's really got a shot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she just lost a shield. Excuse me, I do apologise, viewers.
So Ventress.
So yeah, number 2 doesn't look like he's going to get a shot this turn. The Dawn Ace. So who have we got first? Well, we've got Sun Tifel or Quick Draw himself. So Quick Draw is going to shoot back at Ventress for a 2nd time. Ooh, that's quite meaty. Yeah, so there's a hit and a crit there. So a crit goes through. Another shield gone on Ventress.
Yep, and that means the only way that shot came in from Quick Draw means that he's lost his last shield.
Yes, he has lost his last shield, so no more double shots for him. So we're going to have the Glaive is going to pummel Ventress at range 1. So we've got 2 hits and 2 foci, and it goes up to 4 hits. This is going to hurt. 2 blanks. Oh no, an evading the blank. So he's taken his last shield and 2 cards.
Ooh, this is going to whittle through.
This
Chris's
is quite
defences.
bloody. This is Elliot. Yeah, Elliot's point was very, very good. Also, guys, as this is my first time streaming, by all means, give me some feedback because I might be in the booth again. I do like to play, but here we go. We are triggering. He's triggering it on. So he's doing Tactician on Quick Draw, and Ventress has obviously moved her arc to her side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to get the shot off.
Yes, because that's why experimental interface. So he has moved his arc, Ventress's arc to this side. So
yes. It's pretty intuitive when they shoot people. It's pretty obvious. Oh, he has to have his arc here. Right. So, we have the other very damaged number 3 from Dawn Ace is going to shoot at the Glaive at range 3, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Boom. There's 4 dice from Elliot Baker. So 1 hit, and there is nothing. There is.
Yeah. Sorry, so that Dawn Ace has... What did the Dawn Ace do, sorry?
Dawn Ace just whiffed.
Just whiffed, okay.
Yeah, it got one hit, and then the defender got loads of evades. It's got two evades. Cool. So this is very interesting. Definitely think Elliot used the asteroids to his advantage. Pulled his enemy formation into it and split it up, and brought his formation around it, which is very nice.
Yeah. So I've noticed in the chat here we got Commander Cefalo. I'm going to pronounce it like that because
You're making a better job than I would. Yep. I'm terrible at pronunciation.
X-Wing is a game for me and Chris. We've been playing for a fair while, both at different stages. Chris was playing before even I got started, some 18 months ago.
We've been playing like for the same amount of time, really. Like, we were both in the old shop. I remember the day when you came down, and your game with Kin Firelander versus Vader went on forever. But it is really an excellent game. It's in the sweet spot of easy to learn, hard to master. I've even taught people how to play this game, so you should know it's very easy to learn.
As it happens, I've obviously been teaching my girlfriend Chelsea how to play. She played in a first ever tournament a few weeks back, or the last tournament we had here at Athena Games. And for those who haven't played in tournaments before or regular veterans of the tournaments, we have a tournament here in a couple of weeks' time, which is a Hangar Bay event.
Yeah, so Hangar Bay is a very interesting new style of format, which came about with the Open season that FFG had been running. I can't remember, have they done the finals of those? I can't remember if they've done the finals yet.
I can't remember.
Well, basically, one of the formats is Hangar Bay. You have two lists, and you choose at the start of the game which one you'd like to play. However, for those of you who are new to the game and possibly have only one fleet to deploy, you could just bring one. That's fine.
But it means you are stuck with that list the whole day.
Yeah, you're gonna be using that, but that's what a normal tournament is like. Boom, here we go. So moving to forwards again, they've got basically a standard sort of interceptor style dial, so all of their twos are green.
Yeah,
great for coming out with those two Talon rolls they have. That's also nice. In this build, he's not constrained to green maneuvers, unlike my one. He can actually use his Talons to his advantage because he's getting all of this stuff for free.
Yeah, it's nice to have all those little freebies here and there.
Yes, definitely. So this guy's going to do a 2-hard turn. This is going to be very, very interesting. It might be a 2-hard turn. It might be a Talon roll.
Yep, so Elliot's using his fancy little snookering or corner template here.
That is a nice... It's got like a thing for a thumb as well. That's great. Ooh, that is perilously close to the asteroid. I think he might be safe. There's like a little alcove in it.
Yeah.
He's gonna crash.
Hang on, it's depending where he crashes. The whole point about these bumps and crashes is that if his two ships were to bump, they have to move back to the point of impact, following the same line that the movement was made. So it could have been that it clipped itself onto the asteroid, but in this case, it got away with it.
Yeah. So you've basically got two little nubs at the back and the front, and you're supposed to imagine a train on a railway line. It has to follow the template like that, which is very interesting when it comes to large ships. Yeah. Because they tend to move not as you think. Like, their turn isn't, like on a hard turn, it isn't quite as dramatic as you think it is. It's actually more gentle. Yeah. And it is quite important when it comes to maneuver. Oh, okay, so we've got a classic K-turn coming.
Yes.
Why would you not? He's got those... Elliot has the fleet split between the two asteroids.
So at the moment, I think Chris is stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yes. Well, we still have Ventress to do. Ventress, I imagine, is going to go in pursuit of either the Special Forces TIE or... Oh, I see what's happening. Sorry, it's just dawned on me, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen where the... Oh, no. Yes. Sorry, I had a moment there. Oh, my apologies. I've just seen where Quickdraw is. Quickdraw, he's not going to get his double shots this turn, but, there's a barrel roll. Very interesting.
Remember, Quickdraw is pilot skill 9, so he'll be moving last.
Yes. I've just noticed where Quickdraw is. He's in a very, very... He can very, very easily get between both the...
Concord
Dawns and shoot both of them. Probably at range 1.
Yep.
So there we go. That is one thing that I did build a list for Backdraft, and obviously because they got lots of red, it's nice that you got sensors so you can easily throw stuff to modify your dice.
Yeah.
So you've got accuracy corrector and you've got fire control.
Fire
I'm
control
still trying to
systems.
work out which one is better. I think it's fire control
Yeah.
with backdraft at least.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting that extra one out your back, you want to shoot someone out your back and then be like, oh, I can modify all my dice really well. Cool. So here is the 3-hard turn from the Lancer. Didn't really see anything else coming from this. It's a good place to be. He's hunting Suntit Fell. He can easily, possibly slice the tools. Either the what is a defend out of stress? That's interesting. That's one of the plastic tokens, so that must belong to.
That's Chris Turner's
Yes.
stress token.
Yeah, so that's
with Ketso.
Here we go. So
green maneuver to
there
get
we
rid
go.
of it, and now he's putting it back.
yeah, so he's going to. Yep, there's the slicer tools. He's in range, so he's going to give the SF another damage on 50-50 chance. Might be a cock dice, hence he's paused for the moment. Yeah,
So
it's
Elliot
cock
wants
dice.
him to re-roll.
Landed on the asteroid. That is a critical hit. So there
But
is
isn't it
another
critical?
damage served. It's not critical. It's just a hit.
Yeah, this
No
is
face up.
this is the new illicit black market slicer tools, which is an action, which is why Chris has taken the experimental interface. So it means he can do a standard action, then take a stress to do a card or do an action on for a card that has the word action on it.
Yeah.
So black market slicers is to perform an action.
Oh, here we go.
A ship with stress, you may roll a dice 50-50, as Chris was just saying, and if it's on a hit or a crit, take one face down damage card.
Yeah, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He's just wandered in between those two ships, and now he's going to just shoot both of them. Range one. There we go. Take focus.
Pew pew.
Yes, that's the one thing with baffle. Electronic baffle is you're taking up a slot that could be used to modify your dice with, and if you're getting that many shots, you really want a way to modify them. Personally, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my thought on the ship so far. I haven't even played with it yet, so.
Just throwing quickly to the chat for Commander. I believe it's the next Sunday.
First Sunday of every month, Commander.
Which is going to be that Sunday because week on Sunday because the week on Saturday is the Hangar Bay tournament on the 1st.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the first Sunday of every month.
Yeah, I used to go to it quite a lot. I liked it. I've played a few nice games that I would never have played otherwise. So yeah, it's good.
Cool. So whilst we were chatting, the Baron of the Empire. What am I talking about? Suntit Fell. He's a Baron, so I keep getting confused. He's on a 2-hard turn, and now Elliot is debating where he wants him to go. Or was that a 1-hard turn?
It was a 1-hard turn.
That was a 1-hard turn. Yes. My apologies, folks. That was a 1-hard turn. So I imagine Elliot's toying up between turtling. So for those who don't know, it's taking a focus and an evade to make you really, really hard to hit, or going in to try and do some damage on the Lancer because it's only got 5 hull left.
Yeah. So at this point, you could have Chris.
Oh, here we go.
Chris
Yeah,
is-
he's gonna go in and go for the throat.
Yeah.
'Cause
Chris
the
might be in a
Lancer-
bit of trouble with that because there is potentially 2 shots, and I can't see a reason if Suntit Fell puts Ventress on only 1 damage, why Elliot doesn't follow that up with
the glaive at the back.
Glaver.
Yeah, I can't see why you wouldn't. And if not, mind you, he does have a range 1 on the damaged.
But remember,
Race.
the quick draw.
If quick draw can't kill him, the glaive could make a very, very large explosion from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But
Cool.
then on the
Yeah,
other
there
hand,
you
you
go.
could have a potential double here. If you could take the first part to have a shot against.
So here's range 1 from Suntit Fell. Wrath Incarnate. So he has 1 dice has gone off the screen. Oh,
It's still gone off the
I think it's
screen.
1 off the table.
No,
2 focus
it's 2
and a hit.
2 focus and a hit.
So he's gonna. Is he gonna go all out?
Yeah.
He's going all out. And
Blanks.
it's paid off. There are
Blanks.
blanks. So that's 3
Chris's
more
evade
damage.
Chris's evade dice today are
His
eluding
evade. Oh
him.
no, he's got he has the evade token as well.
Yep,
Cool. So
so-
he's down to 3 hull points. So he's down to. My apologies, folks. Again, Really
You had-
shouldn't
you had-
drink
you had-
fizzy drinks.
I was going to say, I thought you might have had a curry for lunch, but I
No.
think...
Oh, there's critical
there's
gone
a
through. He
crits,
rolls
yeah.
1 fewer attack dice. That is bad for him.
Mm.
As I said earlier, I really like the stat line of the Lancer. It's pretty meaty. I see him dealing with it quite a problem. Cool. So now quick draw. Quick draw is going... Is he going to double tap? I imagine he would be.
I like the double tap.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to just
I would want...
because he could plow 4 dice into this guy to ensure his kill. No, he's going to double tap.
Yeah.
I imagine he's going to try and modify the attack against number 2, if he needs to, just to get damage on it. Because I imagine actually no, he probably modify the dice against number 3.
Because of the Concord Dawn ability, it's going to get... They're both in arc.
Yeah, but he's going to want to just try and kill him, so the glaive can shoot Adventurous.
Or the glaive could potentially end up clearing up on the second.
Okay, so that's going to go away. So we've got 2 hits on somebody. Sadly, he hasn't
2
indicated
hits.
which one is going first.
I think as a range one, it's going to be 2 shots on the
So
first guy. So that looks like it's been evaded.
Yep. So yeah, that's another one.
Yeah,
there's the titles going off.
Yeah, the Concord Dawn
Getting
title.
extra stuff.
Use a freebie evade.
Oh,
Here
there
comes...
we go. Boom. So that's against the guy on 1 hull, I believe.
No, this is the fully upped one.
Is it?
Yeah.
So that's down to 1. Yes, that's a D. Yep, they're very true, Dave. Well spotted. That's 1 damage off number 2. So here we go. So this is going to be... Is he going to try for the kill shot on Ventress or the kill shot on the Concord Ace? Is the question.
I think this is the thing now. Because Ventress has only got 2 attack dice she can fire with.
Well, it's really a question of...
Or 3 at range band 1, obviously.
Yeah. It's really a question of who can follow up with what. Because Cinderfel's facing the wrong way. Yes, so it's range 1, that's going to be shooting. He's going to try and clear up the Fang fighter. Not the best roll in the world. Dear. So it's just 1. That was abysmal.
But one
There's the
could,
one.
I was going to say 1 could be enough.
Yeah, one could always be enough in this game. 1 could always be enough. It can always slip through the net. Here we go. So it's the Lancer. It's going to shoot a quick draw. Or is he going to shoot a quick draw? So well, we can see him and he's sitting down. He is thinking.
Well, this is the thing though. For Chris, it doesn't matter too much anymore because quick draw hasn't got his ability. He's just a straight up TIE fighter at this point.
Yeah, but he's still quite potent. He's got 3 out the front, and he's got possibly a double shot.
Yep.
I mean, I would probably go for Sunterfell at this point, just to try and finish him off, and wouldn't be dealing him any stress. See, that's probably why he's going for quick draw. He can trigger Tactician. He's going to try and kill Sunterfell. That's a pretty good thing not to give up on.
But he could give a folk. Does he?
And he's going to spend it. Yeah, no. That was a shame. Being down that 1 dice really has done him in with that attack anyway.
Yeah, well, I got lucky last night. I played, as you may have heard me said earlier, I had a twin laser turret on the Hawk 290, which had normally 3 dice, but because of the weapons failure, as you just seen, it makes you roll less dice.
Yeah.
So I ended up only having a 1 dice TLT.
God.
I got at least a hit on both those 2 attacks from it, and I got 1 damage through.
Cool. So, now we have the Glaive Squadron.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We've had the Glaive. My apologies. We have
the
the Fang on the quick draw. Here we go. This is why also he could be wondering about shooting Ventress and so maximum firepower on a single target. So, 2 hits plus
fearlessness.
Plus fearlessness for an extra 1 for free. Double blanks. There we go. He's dead. That is how you do that. That is
first blood of streaming wave 9. I was about to say wave 10. I was getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Because somebody may want the U-wing. So
it's wave X.
Wave X.
Like, I'm just gonna paint everything with like monster on it and be like, yeah, it's the X Games. Sorry about that, folks.
That's right.
A terrible joke. Right. Yeah. So quick draw is gone. He no, he was quite useful.
Mm.
But the fangs very appropriately bared their teeth and killed me in one hit.
Yeah. But on the other hand, though, it's one of those things. Yes, okay, there's more firepower with Chris's side of the board. But
I don't know. They're very evenly matched, actually, in terms of stats. Like, if we don't, like, attack and defense stats, that is. Because quick draw essentially, like, out of the front, effectively has 3. So both sides have 1 with 3 attack and 2 evade, and the other 2 have 3 attack, 3 evade. It's only... I know that's, like, a very basic outlook on it. But then, of course, you have to look at, like, what kind of health they have. And what pool of actions do they have.
Yeah. That is the key thing. It's that action pool that makes the difference.
Yeah, and of course we've got the glaive, and glaive is just doing 3s, 4s and 5s and getting free stuff.
Yep, that's due to the X7 title.
Yeah, so big question is what do they do now? What does Chris do now? He's eliminated one of his ships. What's next?
Well, remember he's still got that limping Concord.
Yeah,
Dawn.
so number 3 is still in a bit of a sticky situation.
I can't remember where his mobile arc. I think it was here because he fired out his primary arc. So
yeah, because he debated about shooting at quick draw, so I'm pretty sure it's on the side still.
Yeah, but he could have moved it as part of his experimental interface anyway.
Yeah. Yes, he very well. Oh no, I believe he took a focus. Well, apologies viewers for paying attention. Also the fact that you can broadside put the ship.
Yeah.
Broadside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. But that number 3. Concord Dawn is only on 1 hull.
Yeah.
So and at the lower pilot skills compared to everyone else. So that shot can come through first and remove it from the game.
Yeah. So I don't think Chris can do a Talon roll with number 3 because it's probably what I would do.
So we could see potentially 2 ships go down and then just a 1 shot from Ventress.
Possibly.
So what I'm thinking is probably Elliot will probably try and do a left-hand turn of some kind.
He's probably going to do like a 2 hard turn, unless Chris deliberately bumps him to block him and keep him there, which is very possible. Because he can just hand out stress to him at start combat, which is also quite funny. And keep him locked in this movement and not getting... Well, he can get double actions. It's possible that the defender is going to head up. That's a 4K, probably. Yeah, there's another 4K. I thought he might do that. So it's very possible either the defender's going to chase the fighters. I think he might chase the fighters.
So I think the glaive is probably going to look to try and take out 3, and then I think Elliot wants to try and get the interceptor on the number 2 mark.
But it's possible that he's foreseen like the kill box that Chris is now making. So he might try and have Sunterfell take over from it and shoot him at range 2, and then the glaive will go after Ventress.
Let's see what the glaive does here. We go.
No, he's going after him.
He's going after him, but I think there's going to be a bump.
No, that is an unfortunate place. I think they're both in arc of each other, though. There is barrel rolls that could happen, though. But it's... the glaive is going first, so if he wants the kill shot... Because you have to remember the Concord Ace, he's going to get an automatic 1, because they're both in each other's firing arcs.
Well, he gets a freebie evade anyway, because of the manoeuvre that he did.
Yeah, he's going to get freebie evade. The Dawn Ace at the moment is going to get a free evade result.
Target lock.
Target lock, okay, cool.
Yeah. That's nice.
There's the free one. Yeah, he wants to make that happen.
Yeah.
Because it's possible that Sunterfell is gonna. Yeah, there was very little Chris could have done otherwise. He could have gone straight, but it would pull him straight out of the fight. Yeah, it's very interesting how they're fighting in the asteroid field. And
yeah,
it's really. Oh, he's gonna try and fix his guns. No,
nope.
Not today. Those ones are...
Come back and try and get another day.
And I normally just don't bother with them.
Experimental interface to do black market slicer tools.
Another one on him. He was getting...
Bam!
Oh, bam, there we go.
Only one
Sunterfell
hit
is going to
point
get
left.
plinked to death by
Blink,
Slice
blinkety,
tools.
blink, blink, blink.
Blinkety blink, blink, blink. That is a very, very powerful tool.
Yeah, having on a
Even for a force that can't really dish out stress, it's like you're taking it anyway. Cool. Well, apart from Massage Ventress. Like, it's perfectly matched with Massage Ventress. There's total logic in the way this has been built.
No, not the ship bar, on the actual shield. Hull bar, not shields. The Interceptor doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Right, so only one hull left on Sunterfell. I think
So-
Chris has been he's been trucking along quite nicely.
Sunterfell is going to have to... Yeah, no, he's pulled this back because Sunterfell is in a really bad place and he's going to have to really, really book it to get out of there and not be sliced until next turn. Because he's pushing the limit not to be killed.
Yeah. But I think what he's going to do is try and hold back because he knows he gets the shot.
So, still side arc, obviously. That is by a hair of my chinny chin chin. That really is.
But yeah, I think what Elliot's done is he's decided to hold this back because
he's Ventress is going to dish him out another stress, and I don't think that's in. That's oh so close. Please use a good roller, guys, because that thing is naff. I've used it enough that it's not the greatest in the world, especially when there's things are
the
this
stream.
close.
I like it, but I think if you've got it, what I try and do, I try and have my arms like this.
Yeah, it's very.
So it's sort of like virtually stable where I've got my hand.
Yeah, so it looks like he doesn't have a shot on him. Oh, well, actually, no, my apologies. Yeah, because I'm not sure what's happening here.
It's just to get the stress to the.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, because my apologies, viewers. Sunterfell took the stress and pushed the limit and then got his focus. Yeah, so he's dishing out his stress.
Well, that stress is standing upwards.
Yes. It's
like marking out his tombstone.
it is. Yeah, so he's going to dish out to the glaive, make the glaive's life a little bit harder. This
isn't a nice roll.
Oh, so many dice.
Yeah, that's
Didn't quite catch that.
Yeah. But, with the way Sunter is, could do a slow move and hope to get in range band 1 because of his initiative.
Yeah, I think he's just going to leg it next turn. I would get away from that slice of tools because it's just him dead next turn if he's...
But remember, Ketsu has to move first, and that distance...
Yusan's Venture just has to move first, and she is stuck between asteroids.
Yeah. So it ain't going to be a big move, but
Here we
because
go.
of the size...
This is the attack from the glaive on number 3. My apology, viewers. We're talking about stuff, and stuff is going on.
There's 3 hits.
Plus 1 for the title. I think that's got him. Yes, he is. He is out of the game. Thank you very much. Loose stabilizer, taking stress tokens, but he is dead. So
it is very loose.
Yeah, it's very loose.
Very, very loosely dead.
Very loosely dead. There we go. He's gone.
So move this from here.
So he's out of the game.
So now we've got 2 on 2. I say this is probably swung... Yeah, I want to say it's probably swung Elliot's way, but that's because
I don't know. This is very, very interesting because the glaive hasn't been touched, and those things are hard. They are tough as old boots to kill. Reroll Predator. No, it's going to be a solid 1. Elliot's got this because he's got evade results anyway, but he won't spend it because... Oh no, he could spend it anyway. It doesn't really matter. He's going to take another stress from Tactician, so he's locked down. But Elliot can just do green 3s and get...
No, but it doesn't matter for Elliot because he can do a 4 white K turn anyway, and he still gets his evade token.
Yeah, Chris's dice rolls are not the best tonight.
But to be fair, he's been getting there.
Yeah,
he's been getting there. That is the thing. I always say it doesn't matter on how many dice you've got. It's what your opponent does against you. If your opponent is rolling absolutely on fire dice, there is nothing you can do against that.
Yeah, it is one of the sort of the strengths and weaknesses about the game because the game is all about movement. But when you just roll nothing and your opponent's like, I have all of the natural hits in the world, is a little bit, but that's the game. It's a dice game. It is a war game after all. War games are usually dictated by dice gods.
Yeah, we've got a friend of ours, Adam, who sort of turns to those dice gods to try and help him out.
Yeah,
I won't repeat his exact phrase because it's not stream worthy.
it's not stream worthy. Yeah. So where do you think everyone's gonna go? Oh, we might get we're not gonna go as answers yet. Of course, the Fang has to go first. Where do you think everyone's gonna end up?
I think Elliot might do a slow roll with Suntir. Keep him round about there. Maybe a green move just to lose that stress.
Well, I would imagine that. There's that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, okay. Sorry. Pop up stage, gentlemen. Just checking.
Yeah.
That I have no idea how the stream works. I just talk on it.
Yeah, it's fortunate I do though, because that could have been quite interesting
Yeah.
if you guys decided to have me against Elliot. Be like,
We would just
nobody
sit here going,
knows.
I don't know what to do. You've also got to remember that Suntifel actually has a twin ion, so he could easily do like a 3-bank. And I probably see Chris doing he's gonna turn around. So he's either doing a Talon. I imagine he's gonna go do a Talon.
Yeah.
Pardon. Or he's gonna do a 4K. I see him doing a Talon to stay relevant because I can see both Suntir and the defender pursuing Ventress to kill her.
Well, I think probably this turn you're gonna have the defender doing a 4K. I want to say a slow roll with Suntir because the distance that Ventress is going to be making will take him out of range too anyway.
There's the 4K. Yeah, so he's staying out of the danger zone of Suntir Fell.
Really?
Thinking-
If he's done a 1-bank?
Don't have 1 banks.
Oh, because it's hard. Yeah, my apologies there.
1 hards. Yeah, so he has to do a 2. So he knows he's going to be in front of him. Yeah, so it's better than
Yeah.
Well, it's better than a Talon. There's the 5 straight. So yeah, that's green. He's going to try and shed his stress and again turn around and come back in the fight. I thought Elliot might have just gone to try and kill Ventress.
I would have gone straight 4K turn. Okay, yes, it's stressed, but you get the freebie evade anyway.
Yeah, well, it's the same theory I was going with. I was just going to say turn in, pursue Ventress, and just hunt her down because you've got enough hull and shields. You're durable. Yeah, admittedly you could take a shot and just get dud dice and take some serious damage. God, Chris is landing on a rock. Yeah, it was not a good place for the Lancer to be between some asteroids.
No.
Because if that Walnut asteroid wasn't there, it seems to be undoing it, Chris. Apparently, this Walnut asteroid
Here we go.
could have turned in and slice tooled Suntir and just killed him outright.
If I was Elliot, I would do a
Boost and barrel, man. Boost and barrel. Because he can just easily leave that arc. Admittedly, Chris is not being shot at in return.
But with Suntir with only 1 hull and not being able to get a shot, you kind of want to keep him away.
Yeah, but I can see the frustration in being denied like a kill shot that easily. Where it's sort of like, I'm just gonna move. Bye. Don't care.
Yeah, but I'm Suntir Fell. I'm not easy to kill.
Yeah. So it's gonna be.
Oh, actually, has Elliot left him here because there is no arc through there?
Yeah, no, there's
having
there's no shot. He just
just
because he could have barrel rolled and still made it out. So this is interesting because it looks like we're gonna have the Dawn Ace possibly pursuing Suntir Fell. Don't know how it's gonna work out because I imagine Chris is going to do like a 2-bank to his right, or the ship's right, I should say. Suntir will probably do a 1 hard, but it might be reversed, and Suntir could easily do 1 hard, barrel backwards, and end up behind it. Go for the kill there.
Yeah.
Or he could just sprint. Chris could just sprint away because he's got a 3 forward. He's got boost and barrel roll.
Yeah, and then try and get 2 shots on the.
I wouldn't necessarily try and get
defender.
shots on the defender because the defender's too fast. Because defender's just going to go. He's going to do more greens, get rid of stress, and then come back in the fight.
But on the other hand,
there you go. So I would imagine that he's going to barrel roll if possible to try and get behind or stay behind Fell and not end up with Fell behind him.
boost
No,
though
it's boost.
eradicates that problem altogether though.
No, because he could still do a one hard
yeah,
turn.
one hard to the left.
Because it's a 45-degree angle and barrel roll behind him, and then push limit, get 2 focus.
Yeah.
Even if he was being shot at.
It's a question of which way Elliot has gone here and what sort of speed manoeuvre he's done.
Yeah, so he's doing 2. Okay, yeah.
2 straight.
Yeah. So he's just trying to reduce the amount of space he's making between him and the other ships. I thought he might have done a hard turn in to sort of meet the Lancer and get rid of his stress. Oh no, sorry, he can't do that. Apologies, guys, because his only screens are straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so Ventress is going to do a 3 hard turn to try and meet the defender.
Yeah. So this game is going quite well, as you can see on the
Yeah,
the
it's
timer.
very,
It's gone
very
up to
close.
an hour, and
Oh, yeah, he's managed to get his guns back. So
Blink.
that's his action. No slicer tools. Oh, is he turning away? No. Oh yeah, he's turning away. He's doing a 1 hard turn away. Very interesting. Minimizing damage to Suntier, come in for like a final run, I would imagine.
boost barrel roll to
Yeah,
keep
boost,
things
boost
tight.
barrel roll to reposition, and he'll just sort of spin in a circle he'll barrel roll towards the Fang fighter and then turn hard in next turn and try and follow it.
Yeah.
But not get too close to Ventress, where Ventress can just go, you're dead, with Slice Tools.
Yeah. So
Because I imagine he's sending the defender to deal with Ventress. Ventress has only got 3 hull left. The defender can do that quite easily, but he's just gonna chase the Concord out, which he can because he's going after it. He has pilot skill advantage.
yeah, and I think if Chris were to lose Ventress in a turn against the defender,
Yeah,
I think that's kind of virtually in game set match.
I think he's gonna have to pull some really, really funky stuff to kill that glaive because it's been alive it's been on full health for far too long.
It's been on full health the whole game.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously,
and he's got nothing that can really stand up to it. I mean, he's got
range band 1
Ventress.
4 attack dice.
Yeah, but
Stress.
he's got Ventress and Slice Tools, so maybe he can do some, and Tactician. So dish out 2, dish it damage 1 turn, dish it out another 2 the next turn, and just hold it in stress lock and keep doing damage to it.
Mm.
But that involves keeping up with it, and they're going to meet each other in the middle,
And then
rather
disappear.
than one chasing the other.
Yeah. I do like the slicer tools.
Yeah, they're very, very potent.
It's something that
Especially with a Silence Ventress, with a way to control stress. Like, you've got flechette cannons and stuff like that, so cannon where you deal someone a stress if you hit them with flechette torpedoes and stuff like that. But with Silence and Tactician, you've got a way for shutting people down with 2 stress, and you've got a way to trigger your slicer tools
Yeah.
the next turn.
Yeah, that is nice. It's making me think about putting it on one of my Y-Wings now for...
Haven't got an illicit slot.
I thought the Y-Wings did.
Well,
No?
no, it's one of those things that's very scum, but there are very few scum ships that get it.
Hawk?
Pardon?
Hawk?
Yeah, Hawk, you can put a pocket on it. That'd be funny. You can't have a cloaking device and thing. Otherwise you'd be like, oh, I don't want to be cloaked. That'd be amusing.
No, I'm going to leave it as it is. It's too late to change things up in ideas in your mind.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do like that idea.
It works really well on Sarge Ventress. She's possibly the best one, I would think. Thinking about it now, we've gone over the things. Or overall the ships and all the upgrade cards. That's definitely something that I like about doing this. Is when we did the Armada one, we actually looked at the cards, and for some reason I don't actually look at the card. I don't very often actually study the cards and talk about stuff with people, which is why I like these streams. And I hope you guys enjoy as well. We're definitely always looking for input. We've had some very interesting input today. Rob Cornell said something about the TIE-SF and Twin Ion Engines Mark II, which I did think about earlier on. I completely forgot. So, and there were some very, very interesting combos in the Armada one as well. So that's one hit and a billion of aid.
Nothing
Was
anymore.
that a natural 4 of aid? That's pretty top.
Yeah. So it's going on to nearly a full match distance of 1 hour 15.
Yeah, I think that it's actually gonna tidy. Oh no, I was thinking it was 1 hour 20, but no, it's if we were looking at it at the moment, Chris is technically winning. He has more points.
Yeah.
Who actually does he? Because
Elliot gets half points.
Entrance.
Yeah.
So that's
I'd say because
very
Sunter and the Glaive are about 60 points.
Yeah.
So the question is, how many points is the Concord? Concord's 27. There was 2 of them, so 54, leaving 46.
Ooh, look at that. 3 hits on the Glaive from Ventress. And 1 evade plus the evade token, so that's 1 damage. So 1 shield off the Glaive.
Finally making his... Chris is finally making his mark on the Glaive.
Yeah, there you go. So he's going to dish him out a load of stress and try and hold him to do slicer tools to him, because that's going to be the most effective way of getting through that defender. Yeah, direct damage, even if it's a 50-50 chance, is a fantastic opportunity. Oh, I missed that one there. Apologies, viewers. I think that was just a mutual exchange of fire and
2 left on here. That's gone. I can't see the card for Sunday Fell.
Yeah, well, Fell's on 1. We know Fell's on
we
one.
know Fell's on 1, so Fell's still alive, so he must have still 1 left.
Yeah. Both those damaged against slicer tools.
Mm.
Very, very deadly against the ace. So.
Yeah, what's also an interesting thing is that can work against things with shields. So it's 1 face down damage card.
It's going
straight
through shields,
the hole.
And of course, for you guys who don't know, once you're dealt your hull damage cards, you are dead. Despite how many shields you have, you are out of the game. So this is bypassing all of that, which is
ridiculous,
somewhat terrifying.
Oh, hello.
For those of us, yeah, he's trying to pursue the Glaive, because the Glaive
2 against 1.
Probably do for. I think he could fit.
Here we go. He's using this as a blocker here.
It hasn't got a 1 forward.
But
yeah,
if he runs into Ventress,
lining up shots, because of course we are missing a little bit of the board. I think there's enough for him to K-turn. At least that's what I would try to do, because sadly Chris is not going to be able to get into range 1, so he's going to have to try and keep him at arm's length.
Could you possibly do a favour, Mr. Yules, and ask him to move the board down slightly so we can actually see the top of the board?
Yeah, sure. Right, I'll be back in a moment.
Because I can't even see it.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't actually see it.
The big important bit of the fight is happening right at the top of the screen, and we can't see it.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Chris.
That's all right.
So this is getting into what seems to be possibly the final stages of this game. It's nice to see some Wave 9 action. Shame I feel sort of sad in one way that I didn't get to play with the Arc 170 today. But on the other hand, there's other days to look at it. We've got all the scum action, which is nice to get them all out in one go. As we were mentioning earlier, Chris Turner and Chris Yules both had lists using the Concord Dawn Aces. One was used in the typical Interceptor build of having pushed the limit, which was Chris Yules's, and you got this one using Fearlessness. This is the 2 ways you can really run the Starfighters. You can use them in the old school way or the new school way, if you can consider it that.
Hello,
Here comes,
ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes potentially another shot with the Black Market Slicer Tools against the
looks
Glaver.
like this is going to be the last round.
Yeah, because we've got to get things packed away.
We have to pack away and go to our homes.
Yeah, but to be fair, this could be the last turn anyway.
Yeah. This is pretty. Yeah, it's almost concluding itself. It's very nice. So Sunty's in a real bit of trouble here. Because Ventress might be able to just kill him with Slicer Tools. Oh no, can't kill him with Slicer Tools. Apologies, folks. Ventress has already moved. So no action, no Slicer Tools.
So, if Elliot can just, bounce it straight in.
Yeah, if he can dunk Ventress, he's safe.
Yeah,
if he can't, Fell's dead.
Well,
because
yeah.
all that Ventress needs to do is move like one forward.
Well, think about it this way. It's like a double shot, really. You've got one shot from Suntir Fel.
Yeah.
You've also got the shot from the Glaive Squadron, the Glaive Squadron Defender.
Yeah.
So between them, there is, by the looks of things, going to be 7 attack dice. 3 is their base, plus 1 additional for Suntir Fel. If Suntir Fel can't take out, for whatever reason, Ventress, then the defender could take out the last little bit of damage, and then it would just be one-on-one, and if it was to be called time, which it is going to at this point, Elliot would win on points because the Concord Dawn isn't as expensive as the Glaive Squadron.
Yeah. Yeah, so he didn't get anything through there, so he's really going to have to make a move with, I think... I'm not sure who's going to win this because the Concord Aces are... could you bring up the thingamajig so we can do some quick bit of maths? There you go. There is 3 from the Glaive onto Ventress, and I think she might live. Yep, she's going to live by 2. So Concord Aces are 27 points each.
Yep.
And Sergeant Ventress is 46, 23.
Half at 23,
so that's
50.
50 points. Yes, Elliot has this if
Suntir Fel lives.
Yes.
And this is if Suntir Fel lives.
Suntir Fel... Yeah, because this is Ventress's shot. If he lives, he wins.
There's 3.
There's 3. Oh, there's some blanks.
There's 2. That's down.
No, he's...
No, they both went. They both went down. Sorry, guys, that makes it kind of clear and straight obvious.
Oh, the glaive, yeah. No, the glaive killed him.
Yeah.
And then, of course, simultaneous fire, guys, so if you're the same pilot skill as the person who kills you, you still get to shoot. Shot at Suntir and killed him.
Yeah, so...
Ooh, that is all. I think Elliot still has it, because he's got the glaive, and the glaive's worth more than the Concord Ace.
Yes,
it's worth, flat 32 points, whereas Concord is...
27.
So 5 points. There you go, folks.
That would be a modified victory. It wouldn't be a... Well, actually, there's no difference now to the format systems.
Oh, damn.
Bye-bye, shields.
That's 2 more shields, so shields gone.
Yeah, but I think they said this is going to be the last round and things are going to be tidied up here at this stage. But this means that Elliot would win because of the number of points still remaining in their list is
there we go.
Elliot on 32 and Chris Turner on 27. It was a good little game.
That was a good game. That was really very cut and thrust. I liked it a lot. That was really nice to see them guys play. I actually watched someone play because from this vantage point, because obviously I'm normally playing.
Now you see what it's like for us when we're in the commentary booth. What we can see, what we can't see, what we need.
Yeah.
People to show what we need. Yeah, the clear, distinct. I'm attacking this one.
Yeah.
On this one.
Yeah. But we did manage to get most of that, and the mobile firing up wasn't such a bad thing.
No.
At the end of the day, because it was pretty obvious where it's always like if he's shooting him and his arc's on this side. Of course, when it comes to other people's abilities, it will get a little bit more finicky.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. But yeah, that was a very, very close game.
Elliot and Chris have now joined us in the booth.
They have arrived.
Have you guys done the maths?
I won.
Yes.
Yeah.
He won by
5 points.
Yeah. Really? 5 points?
5 points. 32 plays 37. Sorry, 27.
Yeah.
So you have 27 point Concord Dawn against a...
What? That was a really close game.
That was
really
Oh
close
yeah,
game.
it was actually ebbing and flowing.
Part of my loss was the fact I forgot to stress him a lot more.
You did. I allowed you the first one.
The first time you forgot to use tactician.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the first shot, and it would have shut him down. But Slice the Tools MVP.
Slice the Tools.
You come anywhere near me, and I will hurt you.
I was telling people ages ago, Slice the Tools are kind of the new big thing. I used Must Have Been Ren. It's an amazing card because it makes through the match. It made me think: do I want to stress myself with Suntir? Which Suntir gets a focus. Of course, you want to stress yourself, but there's Slice the Tools. When he got away from me and I was able to get behind him, it was like, well, okay, I'm probably going to get Slice the Tools, so I can afford to stress myself. Thing is, his thing with stressing you with Sarge, then next round giving you the thing. And at the end of the round, I knew it was the final round.
Yeah.
I had to kill a Sarge, and so I decided to go for the defender and kill it. And miraculously, I Don't know how I pulled it off. but
Yeah.
I did.
Well, 2 attacks.
I made quite a lot of mistakes in that.
Actually, Elliot, in this case, knowing if it was the last round, you could have had a slightly bigger victory if you left Sarge Ventress alone. It would have been worth 23 points to Chris.
Yeah, but
But-
Santa was killed, so...
Yeah, yes.
To be fair, if that game was to continue on, it's between a Concord and a thing,
Defender.
which would have
Defender,
been
I think,
very
Defender would come on top.
close.
I would
I
be
think
close.
It would have been- it would have
I think
been-
might have come up on top.
I think the Defender...
Interesting.
Sorry? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Defender would have pushed it through.
Next
If
turn
you
from
could
there,
have
4K turn
have
and-
danced like there won't no tomorrow, you
Because
would
he
have done
also...
it.
You removed my stress, which means I'm clear to do whatever I want next time.
Yeah.
Plus,
I
also
kind of
get
didn't
the
have a choice
evade.
on that one. I
Yeah.
kind of needed to go. That's just what I would have done normally, anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping to be able to just slice it all used a bit, but I
What
kind
time
of
is it, guys?
forgot so much.
He's
10
approaching
past-
Right.
past.
We need to close down the show. Thank you all for
Yeah.
joining us on this Wave
Wave 9
roundup.
unboxing.
Yeah, the unboxing and the roundup, and of course the game afterwards, which it's one of my favourite games for a long time.
Yep.
That
I made
was-
some
it
mistakes,
was-
but
We both
really,
made
really good to
mistakes.
watch.
It also basically showcases. Look, you know, this is the new stuff. You know, it really showcased off how quick draw works.
Senator Phil, the boogeyman of Wave 2 and is now suddenly shut down by Slicer Tools. Hard.
Yeah, it's all those aces with shields. It's just like for example, the glaive here that could have been nerfed by.
I could have just
by
sliced the
stuff.
tools any one of his guys to bits.
Yeah.
In the end, I wanted to either kill Soontir or I will admit I underestimated that glaive. I really
You did.
Those
underestimated that
things-
I
glaive.
think Quick Draw was not bad either.
No,
I'm
quick
now
draw did
worried.
really
Quick
good
draw,
job.
quick draw was good.
I'm now worried.
Why?
My rebel list. If someone plays Slicer Tools,
Exactly.
I have got a big ghost and a big 2400.
That's why you've got a gun for whoever's got Slicer Tools first. Because it's
Yep.
unique. And it's
Limited.
pass.
Limited.
limited, that's it,
So it means I can only have one
Ooh,
person.
Countess Riyadh.
yeah.
Ooh, Countess Riyadh's in trouble.
Everyone
Ooh.
is in trouble.
No one can do a K-turn
Ooh.
safely. So, anyway, we've got to close down, everyone.
Yes.
So,
Right.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you've had a good time. Who's on the stream right now? Who's actually watching?
I think
Is there anybody out there?
Sue was wow, so many people. So we got Cavalier, Commando, Sulfaro, Subasa Akari, King Chimp, Jar Elf, and Gobnoxious T.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're shutting down for the night. But hope you've enjoyed our show, and we'll see you next Wednesday for our test stream, and then for Hangar Bay. If you're in the local Norwich area, come down to Kaladesh this Saturday, a Dice Master Saturday, and also a Star Wars Armada on Sunday. So we'll see you all, people.
And also there is Dice Masters on Saturday as
I
well.
just say
sorry.
Dice
I'll be
Masters.
behind the counter.
Good night,
I will
everyone.
also be there.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night.